Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for choosing Firesticks Canada. Today we're going to show you how to get your Fire Stick all set up from start to finish. If it's going too fast, just pause the video and go step by step. And so first thing we're going to do is go all the way to the right, second from the right. This one here is called the app section. It's got 3 squares and the plus sign, so you can click OK on that. And just want to show you guys how to free up space before we begin. So if you highlight any of the apps and you click on the button to the right of the play button on your remote, it's got the 3 lines, that's the context button. It'll bring up this context menu, so it'll give you options here. It should either say remove or uninstall, so you can do that to all the ones that you don't use. Some of them, like these Amazon apps, they won't give you the option to do that. That's fine, you can leave those. But ones like this, you can click uninstall, and do that to all the ones you don't use to free up the space. And next thing we want to do, if you don't have that downloader app yet, you can click the home button and you can go to the magnifying glass, go down to search, just type in D, and it should be the first one to pop up for you. Downloader, and there it is, that's the first one. So you want to click on that and it'll give you the option to download. Go ahead and do that. And once it's finished downloading, you want to hit the home button again. And you want to go all the way to the right. This is the settings menu, and we click down and click on My Fire TV. And if you're not showing the developer options there, you can click on the top on About, and the top again you want to click 8 times fast, and it'll say you're already a developer on the bottom. Once it says that, you can click back, open the developer options, and then open Install Unknown Apps. And this will be showing off, so you just want to make sure downloader is turned to on, and then you can click the home button once again. You won't have those other apps yet, but you will shortly. And so now we want to go into the app section again, and now we're going to open downloader. It might give you a little message when you first open it, just click OK to close it. And then we want to click up and click on this URL bar to bring up the keyboard. And then we're going to enter the code, which is 4817126. And then you want to click on go, or you can hit the play button on the remote to do the same thing. And it'll start downloading automatically for you within a few seconds. And once it's finished downloading, it'll bring you up to a screen that says install. So you want to just click on install. And once it's installed, it'll give you the option, you just click on done. And then you can click the home button on the remote once again, bring you back home. And once that's done, you should have this app right here. This is the Firesticks Canada app, so you want to open that. And once you open it, it'll give you a little disclaimer you can click OK on to bypass. And this is where you're going to download the 2 apps that we use. So the first one is going to be for the movies and series, and this one is going to be for the live TV subscribers. So you just want to click install on whichever one you are subscribed to. If you have both, that's great. And click install, and then once again you're going to hit install once the screen pops up, and then done. And then do the same thing for the next one. Install, once the white screen pops up, you click on install again, and then done. And then you can click the home button again. And once that's all finished, you can go back to the apps section, and you should have it all like I'm showing here with these ones on the bottom. So what we want to do is bring these to the top. So you just want to highlight it, hold down the OK button until the screen behind it blacks out. And then you can move it up to where you want. Click OK again to drop it. And the same thing with this one. So these are basically going to be the only 2 apps that you're going to need. And then you can click the home button, and as you can see, they are right there on the main row. And once you open it up, it'll give you the option to add playlist. So you just click on add playlist, and then you want to select the top playlist, the FSC TV. Click next, and then enter your username and password. Click next again. It'll take some time to process it, and then once it's done, you just click done. And it'll take some time once again to load everything. And then you'll get to this screen here with all the categories. Actually, I think it'll end you up in here like this. And then you just click to the left to go out of it, and then left again will show you the main menu with the settings on the bottom, and right to go back in. So we do have a full tutorial in the Telegram group and on the YouTube channel. So if you want to see how to use this go check that out and make sure you're following the Telegram group, notifications on. And keep in mind, it'll take a few minutes once you first load it for the full guide to load. So don't worry if it's not loading right away. But one thing I do want to show in this one as well is how to hide the groups, just in case people don't see it on the tutorial video. So all you got to do is click on the OK button, hold it down on any group, and then you go to the bottom here, Manage Groups, and you click on TV, and you can turn off any of the groups that you don't use. And I did want to mention that just in case it's showing there is an adults section somewhere on here, if I can find it. Yeah, right here, adults only. So if you have kids or you don't want somebody to see that, you can turn it off and turn that off. And then if you do want to enable it later, you just do the reverse. You come back in and turn it on. Or if you do want those removed completely, just reach out to me and we can have it removed for you so they won't even show on here at all. And next we'll just go into the Extreme Movies and Series app. So you just open it up, and once again it'll ask you to enter your username and password. So once you're done that, it'll bring you into here, and it's pretty straightforward. You got your series and movies right there. The cloud will be like your watch list, things that you want to save to that. And you got search on top. So if you click on the search, you might have to click to the right and it'll bring up the keyboard. Once you see this keyboard, you can use the voice to search. So you click the voice button on the remote and you can just say what you're looking for. And you can also just go through and browse whatever you want. Once you find a show, you just click on it and click play, and it'll one-click play for you. And that should be everything for this one, guys. You should be all set up and good to go. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we will see you in the next video.